Both of these cars are just way too cool, so let's dive right in. 1969 Chevrolet Corvette. This isn't any run-of-the-mill Corvette. This is one of only 116 produced with the L88 engine. That means a 427 cubic inch V8 with a compression ratio of 12:1, and it was rated 430 horsepower. But Chevrolet was fudging the numbers just a little bit because this monster was actually making 550 horsepower. They also rated it 460 pound-feet of torque, but in truth it was about 470. Inside you'll find a drag race friendly turbo 400 3-speed automatic transmission, but a 4-speed manual was available. In this configuration, 308 rear gears were standard, but luckily this car has been upgraded to a set of 456 rear gears. The weight of this Corvette, including the driver, is 3,454 pounds, and Hot Rod Magazine did test one of these L88 Corvettes back in April of 1969. It was able to run the quarter mile in 13.56 seconds at 111.10 miles per hour. But keep in mind that was with a set of 336 rear gears, and this Corvette has been optimized for factory stock racing, so it's going to be quite a bit quicker. Let's check out the opponent. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. And you'll notice this car is not a super sport, so what do you think it's got? A 350, 255 horsepower?
What? ZL1.
The ZL1 was fairly similar to the L88 with just a few key differences. To start, the cam is more aggressive, and then secondly is the abundance of aluminum. Both cars had an aluminum intake manifold and aluminum cylinder heads, but then the ZL1 has an aluminum block. Chevrolet rated this the same 430 horsepower, but then they said the torque was a little bit less at 450 pound-feet. Obviously, they lying. Just like the Corvette, inside you'll find a turbo 400 3-speed automatic transmission, and a 4-speed was available. Standard rear gearing from the factory was 410, and Chevrolet even heat-treated the ring and pinion for increased strength. Curb weight of the ZL1, and keep in mind that doesn't include the driver, is about 3,300 pounds. So if you throw in a driver, that's going to be nearly identical to the L88 Corvette. The ZL1 Camaro is even more rare than the L88 Corvette, with only 69 produced in 1969. High Performance Cars magazine was able to get their hands on a ZL1 Camaro in August of 1969. In completely stock form with street tires, it ran 13.16 seconds at 110 miles per hour. But Superstock magazine had tested the same car a couple months earlier. They threw on a set of open headers and 6.5-inch slicks, and it ran 11.64 seconds at 122 miles per hour. How about we see what this ZL1 can do on the drag strip? At the time of filming, the temperature was 89 degrees, humidity 32%, elevation 754 feet, and the barometric pressure 29.08 inches. Let's see who wins this single heads-up race. And in an absolute nail-biter, the Corvette takes home the win, running 11.00 seconds at 125.17 miles per hour. And in the other lane, the Camaro is hot on its tail, running 11.05 seconds at 124.07 miles per hour. A huge thanks to both of the owners for bringing out these cars. It was awesome seeing them on the drag strip. I'll catch you guys at the next one.
Good race.